How you will grade your performance today? You will recommend yourself or not?
Sir, I think that I have a lot to work on.
But I will recommend you. Very good performance. बहुत अच्छा performance तुम्हारा था and इससे ये मुझे समझ में आ गया कि that you are potential candidate to get recommendation.
प्राउड सेंचुरियन खुशी की तरह आप भी क्रैक कर सकते हैं एनडीए एग्जाम को अपने पहले ही अटेम्प्ट में 12th क्लास में रहते। सानिया मिर्जा की तरह खुशी को भी शिशिर सर ने पहले ही रिकमेंड कर दिया था ड्यूरिंग अ ट्रेनिंग एट सेंचुरियन डिफेंस एकेडमी। आइए आज का ये मॉक इंटरव्यू देखते हैं और जायजा लेते हैं कैसे क्वेश्चंस पुटअप किए जाते हैं एनडीए में गर्ल एंट्री के कैंडिडेट से और कैसे शिशिर सर असेस करते हैं जिसके दम पे वो स्टूडेंट को पहले ही उसका रिजल्ट बता देते हैं। Let's have a look at the individual and personalized training of Centurion Defence Academy.
Jain sir.
Jain, welcome to Centurion Social Selection Board.
Thank you sir.
Okay. Okay, please have your seat.
Thank you sir.
Are you prepared for SSB interview?
Yes sir.
Okay. Water is placed near to you. If you want to have water, you can have it.
No sir, I'm fine.
Okay, so I am going to interact with you for next an hour around.
Yes sir.
Are you comfortable?
Yes sir.
Tell me in which language you are comfortable to communicate.
In both English and Hindi.
In English and Hindi both. Very good. So you are ward of army personnel.
Yes sir.
So tell me what 5 qualities you have learned from your father.
Yes sir. So the first quality which I have learned from my father is discipline. So army is a profession which works on discipline, and one thing that my father has inculcated in our home is discipline. He wakes me early in the morning whenever he is at home, and when he's not at home, then I also wake up early in the morning. So this is what I have learned from my father. So the second quality that I have learned from him is management. So he managed all the things very efficiently with all the proper planning. So the third thing that I have learned from him is future planning. Like he's always prepared for whatever. He's always prepared that what about all the future things that could come up. The fourth quality that I learned from him is patience. Like he is a very calm person. It helps me to like he acts like a role model to me, and I learned patience from him. The fifth quality that I learned from him is social adaptability. He's a person who can interact with whenever we go out, then he is a very active active interaction with everyone around. So these 5 qualities I have learned from my father.
And what 5 qualities you have learned from your mother?
So again, my mother being a wife of an army personnel, my father also made her a disciplined person. So when my father is not at home, so she.
Your father made your mother disciplined. She was not disciplined.
She was disciplined, but he has improved her level of discipline.
How do you know this?
So because she is a disciplined person.
Maybe she would have more discipline than your father.
Maybe both people are very disciplined in their life.
So don't say that your father has made her disciplined. Maybe she is more disciplined.
Yes, sir. Both of them are disciplined.
Okay. And
so
other 4 qualities?
The second quality that I have learned from her is again managing skills.
Okay, tell me 3. I am asking you now. You will be giving responses. Then I will be deciding who is more disciplined, your father or your mother, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me who get up early in the morning.
So both of them gets up early. Like whenever.
Who get up more early, your father or mother?
My father, like he is currently in SSB Shishir Sir. So he sleeps early in the he sleeps early in the evening. Like it's around 7 o'clock, which when he has his.
He is in DSC.
SSB. Shishir Sir.
How he has joined SSB now?
So it's been a month now that he has joined SSB.
After getting retired from army?
Army, yes sir.
In which corps now he has joined?
So so that I don't know, but he is currently posted.
Is it DSC?
No sir, SSB, CAPF, one of the wings of.
I know SSB. In which role he has joined in SSB?
In which role? No sir, I am not aware of that.
Why you are not aware?
Yes, sir.
So tell me, what is possibility of joining SSB, in which role?
Possibilities of joining SSB. like it's a paramilitary force. So you can join it like being a armed force.
Please listen my question carefully.
Yes, sir.
What is possibility of your father to join SSB after getting retired from army? In which role?
In which role? So he can he can join as a constable.
No, you're not aware.
Yes, I'm not.
Haven't you asked from your father why you are joining SSB after getting retired? What will be your role and responsibility? It means you don't interact with your father.
Sir, I think that I should have, but
You don't interact with your father.
no, sir, I do.
You as a daughter, you should ask your father where you are going to serve now after completion of your tenure from Indian Army. Why you haven't asked your father?
Sir, actually, he's in his training period. So, like he's not posted to his unit now. He's in his training period. So I know that this thing.
Okay, so he never discussed about his personal, professional affairs in family with you?
Sir, he do. So
Tell me regiment of your father, how he served for Indian Army.
Sir, he was in Army Air Defence, 1980 regiment, which is when he got retired, it was in Madhavpur, Punjab, and now it is in Odisha, and his unit was 1980 regiment.
1980 Air Defence Regiment.
Defence.
What is role of Air Defence Regiment of Indian Army?
So, Army Air Defence is one of the corps of the Indian Army. So, it is responsible for safeguarding the Indian airspace. It is responsible for destroying any aircraft or.
But that is role of Indian Air Force. How it is role of Air Defence?
So, Indian Air Force is it is responsible for combat as well. Like whenever we have to do any strikes in other territories, so Indian Air Force is responsible for that. But Army Air Defence specially has the role to safeguard the territory of India.
Whole territory of India, that it is role of only Army Air Defence.
The whole territory of India, sir, it is responsible for safeguarding the airspace above the army headquarters or the army, the government.
Now you rightly said.
Yes, sir.
The role of Army Air Defence is to protect and safeguard army vulnerable areas and vulnerable points.
Yes, sir.
Army premises, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, very good. So, what is rank of your father? From which rank he got retired?
Sir, he got retired from Naik Subedar.
Tell me equivalent rank of Naib Subedar in Indian Navy.
Indian Navy. So just a minute. So I'm not sure, but I think it's Chief Petty Officer, class 1.
In Air Force, class 1. Okay, in Air Force.
Class 2.
In Air Force.
So that I'm not aware of.
Okay. So now, tell me who get up more early in the morning. When your father be at home, your mother or your father?
So that time it's my mother who wakes up earlier, but my father also gets up on time. But for preparing my lunch and managing everything, my mother has to get up early in the morning.
Who stay late at night and who sleep last? Who is the last person who sleeps at night in your family?
Though my mother goes to bed.
It is you, no? You sleep even after your parents.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and before you, who sleeps at last?
So, like my mother, though she is in bed, but she is in constant, she is in constant aware whether I am studying or not. And when I go to bed, like in the late in the night, then she is also like in her sleep also she says, now you have come to bed, now have a proper sleep and get up early in the morning to do your job. Though she is in sleep, but still she is aware of what my child is doing and what.
Okay, who performs certain activities like washing of clothes, your clothes and your family clothes and all utensils and all other household activities? Who performs?
So in our family, I'm very happy to tell you that all of us, like my brother, my father, me, and all of us in a way know they all have cooking skills. Like whenever they will be in a need, then all of them are capable enough to prepare their own meal and everything and it's been it's most of the time it's my mother who does that, but I also actively participate whenever I get time. It's our habit that when you have your lunch, then you never leave your utensils in the sink. That if it's a plate, then you wash it. like it's a regular habit of all our family members.
And who performs this washing of clothes and?
So it's I wash all my school uniforms on Sundays, and my brother also did that when he was in school, and all our clothes, like whenever.
And sweeping and mopping of at your home?
So early in the morning before leaving to school, actually my mother has back pain. So I sweep the house before it's just 2 rooms, and in 10 minutes I sweep the entire house before leaving for school.
And mopping?
So we used to do on alternative days. So some day it's me, some day it's my brother, some day it's my mother, whoever is free.
So who is more active and who is more disciplined at your home? When your father be at your home, it is your father or your mother?
So
tell me one, don't tell both.
Both of them are.
Don't be very smart. Tell one who is more, disciplined according to you.
Like both of them have their different roles. Like my mother has to perform every she has to manage every household, like everything. And my father, being an army personnel, he has also his skills. So both of them are disciplined in their own fields. There is nothing like she's more disciplined. Both of them are doing their job very perfectly, and both of them are disciplined in their field.
Okay, so how's your bonding with your mother?
So I have a very good bonding, like very strong bonding with my mother.
And how's bonding with your father?
Yes, I have a very good bonding with him as well.
And with your brother?
So both.
Do you have arguments and fighting with your brother or not?
Yes, sir. Occasionally I do have arguments and fighting, but that's we all do, sisters and brothers, on small things.
Okay, so have you done any manhandling or fightings, manhandling that?
No, sir. He is a very good brother. He does
or
not.
Beating or something?
No, sir. Not like that.
Are you sure about it?
So sometimes it's like a little bit of but it's not intense or something like that.
Okay, so you never indulge in manhandling?
No, sir. I do. It's not like that.
Manhandling. Do you understand manhandling? Fighting by using your hands and
yes, sir. Yes,
something
sir.
like that. So, have you ever indulged in manhandling with your brother or not?
In with my brother.
Tell me last time when you had manhandling with your brother.
Last time. So I want a minute to think about this.
It does not require much time to think.
Last time I'm not able to
Don't try to manipulate, tell me.
No, sir. I'm genuinely speaking.
So tell me last time when you had fight with your brother.
Last time, sir.
Don't think too much. Tell. You have only 5 seconds.
I'm not able to recall.
How it is possible that you are not able to recall?
One time when we were in a GTO, this instance I remember, but I'm not sure whether it is the current one or not. But I told him to, I was busy in my whole schedule at Centurion Defence Academy, but I told him to buy my trousers as well as t-shirts. So he went to the market and bought me one. But I ultimately turned it didn't I was not impressed with the whole thing which he bought. So I had a little argument with him that from which shop you bought this. So this was the thing that.
Why you told your brother to buy this stuff for you? Why you haven't decided to go by yourself only?
Sir, actually, that time our psychology classes were going on, so we were released 9 in the in the night. So that is why I was not able to especially take out time for that and go to the market. That is why I told him to just go in the market and buy things from for that.
Okay, Khushi, tell me how did you prepare for written examination and how did you prepare for SSB interview? Why you have joined coaching? If you have joined coaching, tell me. And also how many written marks you have secured. Tell me about your hobbies, your interest. Tell me participation in games also. How many friends you have? And tell me something about your best friend. Why you opted Indian Army only? Why not Air Force? Why not Navy? And tell me your any resolution that you have made in 2023. If you are selected, then what will be your next course of action? Yes.
So the first thing that how I prepared for my written examination. So I got to know that women are allowed for for sitting in the National Defence Academy examination. So I was in class 11th. So I decided to sit for this examination. So firstly, what I did was that firstly I solved my NCERT book of class 11th, and when I was in the mid of the class 11th, I completed almost the entire syllabus of class 11th, and I started for class 12th. And by the end, I was I entered 12th. I was able to complete half of the class 12 syllabus as well. After completing the NCERT, I referred to the previous year questions of the past 15 years. I solved them. And moving on to the science section.
Have you joined any coaching for your written exam preparation?
No, sir. I prepared it by
Any online forum for this preparation?
So for maths, I didn't preferred it, but there were specific areas where I referred to YouTube channels.
Okay, for all subjects or for certain
No,
subjects?
sir, specific subjects.
Tell me, give responses of remaining questions that I asked you.
Yes, sir. So moving on to the science section, what I did was that I noticed that the entire science section contained basic questions of class 10th level. So I referred to the PDFs of class 9th and 10th NCERT, and I especially prepared notes from that. And I used to revise them, and before sitting for the examination, I almost revised 4 to 5 times. Then moving on to the history, geography and civics part, I referred to YouTube channels. I integrated study of the entire. My written score was approximately 360, which 360 plus minus 5. Then moving on to the what are my
with 360 written marks, you will not be able to get good merit order.
Yes, sir.
Don't you think so?
Sir,
Is the scope of getting merit out?
Sir, by managing everything, being in class 12 and simultaneously preparing for the board exams.
So I should reward you Paramveer Chakra for that?
No, sir. No, sir.
Then?
Sir, I think that though it is it's an
My
average.
concern is, do you think that, are you sure about the getting good merit order and joining NDA?
Sir,
Don't you think it will be time wastage if you appear in SSB, even you get recommendation, you get medically fit? Then also 360, this is very less score. Don't you think that you will get merit out?
So at that moment of time, how much I was able to prepare, I did that. I sat for the examination.
You are satisfied?
No, sir, I am not. I am still practicing and preparing for the next exam as well. As far as my written score is concerned, I scored what I did. So, but now what is in my hand is the interview. I can prepare for it well and improve my score by performing good in the interview, so that my merit comes a little higher. And
according to your performance, how many SSB marks you are expecting?
So SSB marks, I definitely above 380 or 390.
Okay.
So moving on to my participation in sports, I have participated. The major game that I play is basketball. I have been part of the school team as well, and in inter-house cluster army level competition. I have also played. I was also a runner in my class 8, and I was able to qualify for the zonal level. Moving on to the hobbies that I have is playing basketball and cooking. Talking about my friends. So though I have a lot of friends, my close friends is Suhani Maurya. Like my best friend is Suhani Maurya. She's we met in class 4th, and we stayed together till class 10th in Pathankot, and then she moved to Pune, Maharashtra. Sir. Actually, I missed out some questions.
You are not well prepared. You are not able to recall questions also. Then why should I select you?
Sir, I think that I am missing out on some questions, but definitely I improve myself and perform better in the SSB.
Okay. So should I repeat questions?
So if you can, if one time.
Okay. So now I will expect you that you will hear questions carefully,
Yes,
and you will
sir.
not ask me to repeat once again.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tell me something about your best friend. How many friends you have? Tell me why you have opted Indian Army. Why not Air Force? Why not Indian Navy? And also tell me your routine of working days, routine of holidays. And tell me, if you get recommendation, then what will be your next plan? What is your resolution of 2023? And what is course of action if you do not get recommendation? How many attempts you are having, and what will be your aspiration to join India?
So Talking about my inspiration to join the Indian Armed Forces. So my inspiration was like being an army brat. I have been I was living in the army camps and studying in army schools. I have seen many army officers in my entire life, and my class teacher was also a retired army officer. So getting inspiration from them and seeing
What is
them.
the name of your class teacher?
So Mrs. Namrata, she was my class 7th English teacher.
So she is retired from army.
Yes, sir.
What rank she was having?
So sir, I don't remember that.
Okay. She was served in army.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So my inspiration, talking about my what else I am inspired from. One more thing that inspires me a lot is to do something good for my mother. So if I will be able to join the armed forces, then definitely I think that my mother will be very proud of me. And so moving on to the why I specifically selected army as a career option is that like being in the army, I am really motivated to join the army forces, and I want to see the entire army life by being into the profession and seeing how the army works and how what all I want to avail the various opportunity that army offers to us. If I talking about my friends, what are their strengths and weaknesses? I have Suhani Maurya. She is a very she's a very lively person. Like whenever you meet her, she will always lighten up your mood, and she's a very fun loving person, and she will be always she's also very good managing skills. Like being in class 10th, I noticed that how well she used to prepare for her class 10th exams, how well she used to make her notes. So moving on to what are my future what is my
Why you have chosen her as best friend?
So chosen her, it's over a period of time, I think over a period of time I realized that my bonding with her was it's very beautiful. There's a very
Don't repeat like and like. Okay,
Yes.
now avoid usage of like and
Okay, sir.
then continue.
So my bonding with her was very over a period of time I noticed that she is a kind of person whom I always found always there for me. She is a well-wisher for me. It's like whenever I qualified for the NDA written, she was the first person in my friend list to whom I called. And though we are living far apart, she is in Pune, but still we think that we are very close to each other, and she shares all her school everything like that. So that is why she is my best friend.
Okay.
So my future goals and my 2023 resolution is that first I have to the first thing that is on my way is for the SSB. I have to perform well in the SSB. The second thing that I have to do well in my board exams. I have to and the third thing is that I have to reappear for the I've been
How many
prepared.
classmates have cleared written examination for NDA from your class?
So in my class, one more boy is there, Akash Avasti, who has cleared for the written exam. And in my entire school, in class 12 standard, we have 4 of us, 3 boys and one girl.
So you have cleared written NDA written exam.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Continue.
So these are the 3 resolutions that are on my way, and I have to prepare. The third one being that I have to improve my written score in the next attempt and perform more better in the so that my overall merit becomes good. And these are the 3 things which I have to work on my geopolitics as well. I have been working on my geopolitics since the last for when I qualified for the earlier I was not that much indulged into geopolitics and international affairs, but now have started working on that as well. The 4th resolution that I have is that I have to work on my physical fitness as well. The 6th resolution that I have is that though I play basketball, but I think that I have to improve my level of playing basketball. I have to indulge myself into professional matches as well. So these are the 6 resolutions.
In 2023, you will be you are willing to perform basketball in professional matches.
Yes, sir.
How?
So after joining NDA, like basketball is one of the sports that NDA offers to all its cadets. So I will if I will get the opportunity, then I will surely
Where do you play? What is your position when you play basketball?
So it's the front guard.
Front guard.
Yes, sir.
What is the role of front guard in out of 5 players?
So like he stands in like one of like there are 3 people. There is a 3 people stand in front. He stands from the center, and like his main role is like shooting and defending.
Shooting and defending both.
Yes, sir.
And what
like
is role of
whenever
controller?
the team approaches, he has
What
to
is the role of
defend.
controller?
So what?
Controller.
Controller, I don't know.
You play basketball, you don't know about controller?
No, sir.
The role of controller?
No, sir.
Okay, how many players are there in your team?
So there are 5 main players who play the.
And how many standby players?
So there are total 11 players in the basketball team. 5 and 7 are standby.
Okay. So while playing basketball, what are the 5 points that you borne in mind?
So the first thing is one has to keep in mind is that he has to avoid double dribbling. That whenever you can't hold.
What is pivot?
So what is?
Pivot.
Pivot. So sorry, sir, I'm not aware of this.
I don't know.
No, sir.
Okay. So how many points you can earn while playing basketball at once?
At once, the maximum score that you can earn at playing basketball is a 3-pointer.
Then
there is 2-pointer as well and 1-pointer. 1, 2, 3. Yes, sir.
And what is duration of the one official match?
So basketball is the duration of basketball match is approximately 40 minutes and it is played in 10-minute time interval.
And who is your favorite basketball player?
So my favorite basketball player is Khushi.
Okay. Who is Khushi?
So he was Indian basketball player and he was awarded with Arjuna Award, and he's also called the scoring machine of Asia, and he was one of the greatest players of Indian basketball team.
Okay, can you tell me the name of player representing Indian Armed Forces and now presently part of Indian basketball team?
So that I'm not aware.
Okay, and Khushi, tell me your routine of working days and routine of holidays.
Okay, sir. So I get up 5 in the morning. So early in the morning I devote time to my other things, like apart from class 10th studying, I devote time to, like earlier it was my NDA written that I used to devote, but now I have been devoting this time to SSB interview. So as it is winters, my school has a little scheduled timing. I'll get a late 9 approximately.
At what time you get up? Start from here. At what time you get up in the morning?
So 5 a.m.
5 a.m. Now tell me timing after 5, what you perform.
So 5 a.m. I prepare for the SSB till 7:30. Then I get freshen up and get ready for the for school. At 8:30 I leave for school. Within half an hour I reach school, and for the entire day at school I it's approximately 2:30 at which our school gets over, and for 3:30 I reach home. Then I take a
What
rest.
is mode of traveling?
So I prefer bicycle, but sometimes it's if the weather is rainy or something like that, I prefer auto. And after coming from school, approximately I take a small nap in the afternoon.
Distance from your school, from your home?
So it's 3.5 kilometers.
Okay, if you go from your bicycle, then what is timeline?
So it's generally takes, if I'm driving at a high approximately a little faster, then it's 15 minutes. But it's average it is 20 minutes.
Okay, if you want to travel 3.5 kilometer and if you consume 15 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Then what is your average speed?
So 3.5 kilometer and 20 minutes. So I want a time. 3.5.
Tell me formula that you are applying.
So distance upon time.
Will you convert kilometer per hour?
In kilometers per hour I'm calculating. So 10.5 kilometers per hour.
10.5 kilometer
per
hour.
Yes, sir.
And if you want to cover the 3.5 kilometer distance, you will be taking 20 minutes.
Yes, sir.
You have wrong calculation.
Sorry, sir, for that.
Why you said sorry? Are you not confident of your calculation?
No, sir, I am, but I think I miscalculated.
If you are confident, then why you said sorry?
Sir,
Actually,
I
it
think
is right calculation.
because I believe you. You said that you have wrong
Everything,
calculation.
if whatever I say, it is correct.
No, sir.
Then if you are confident of your answer, then you should say that, sir, no, I am right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, your calculation is right. It's not wrong.
Yes, sir. It is right.
Yes. Very good, Khushi. So, tell me something about Lucknow. You're from Lucknow?
Yes, sir.
Tell me something about
So
Lucknow.
I'm currently living in Lucknow.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So Lucknow, it's.
Have you prepared about Lucknow or not?
Yes, sir. I have.
Okay. So, tell me why Lucknow is famous for.
So Lucknow, Lucknow is called the Nawabo ka Sheher. It has a very beautiful history. Like it has an integrated culture of Muslims as well as Hindu living together in harmony. Lucknow is very famous for the monuments of Bada Imambada, Chota Imambada, Rumi Darwaza.
Okay, very good, very good. You have mentioned Chhapra, Punjab.
So Chhapra is from where I
Chhapra is in Bihar.
Yes, sir.
So you have mentioned here Chhapra, Punjab.
Sorry, sir. That I have.
Tell me one place from where I should ask question. Pathankot, Punjab, Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh, or Chhapra, Bihar.
So Pathankot and Chhapra, you may ask from these two places. Pathankot and Lucknow.
Okay. So you haven't read about Chhapra.
So I have been these are the places where I have been living most of my time. So that is why I might know more about these places.
Okay, Pathankot. Why Pathankot is famous for?
So Pathankot, it is very close to the international boundary which India shares with Pakistan, and it has a very huge military deployment. Pathankot has also an air base as well as military deployment as well.
Okay, 2 years, 3 years back, why it was in news?
So it was in news because at in year 2016, on 1 January 2016, some four terrorists from after crossing the Pathankot Gurdaspur border, they entered into the Pathankot air base and tried to destroy the planes and every they had the agenda in mind to destroy the planes which were kept in the Pathankot air base.
Do you know the neighboring districts of Pathankot?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
So Gurdaspur, then Mamoon Cant, Yol Cant, Uchi Basi,
Okay.
Katgarh.
Have you learned Punjabi language?
Sir, I living there. I don't know how to speak Punjabi, but definitely if someone speaks in Punjabi, then I know I can understand what he or she is speaking.
All right. If you are not selected in this attempt, what is your next plan?
So after my SSB, I have my boards in front. I'll prepare very enthusiastically for my boards in 1 month. Then I'll re-prepare for my NDA written.
How many attempts you are left?
Sir, I have left with 1 attempt.
That is in April only.
Yes, sir. And if I
Are you not preparing now for your written examination for the April month?
Sir, I have been simultaneously preparing for my written preparation as well.
What is target this time?
So this time I have a target of 450 plus.
Okay. So, Khushi, why you want to join Indian Army? Why not Air Force? Why not Navy?
So, as I told you, my father was in army.
Then what?
So, because throughout my life, I have seen that uniform in on army personals, my life, and I've always imagined myself in that uniform. It's like just the exposure which I got to army. Have I more exposed to army? I would have gained more interest towards Indian Air Force.
Any regiment that you are willing to join in Indian Army?
So as such, I haven't decided which regiment will I join. But once I enter into the National Defence Academy, I will be.
Why you
exposed
haven't
to these
explored till
things.
now?
So
Why you haven't asked from your father being a part of Indian Army in so many
it's
years?
army that inspires me as a whole. And if I will get the
You should know
exposure
that
to
what are the
more-
regiments and what are the best regiments for the girls. Do you know what are the suitable regiments for the girls to join the Indian Army?
it's the services.
Where female officers they are deployed. Do you know? Because
So
in every regiment female officers are not deployed.
So it's the services that the Indian women officers can join, and not the arms. So I'm aware of this. they have been.
So what are the services?
So it's like AMC, like female officers can join. Then CMP, that is CMP, you can join. Then veterinary services. Then
Don't you think there is a restriction in Indian Army that you cannot join all the regiment, but there is no restriction in Air Force and Navy? You can join any of the branches. What are the available branches? You can be fighter pilot, you can be logistic officer, you can be account officer, you can join as a administrative officer.
yes, sir.
Don't you think that you should prefer Air Force than Army?
So no, I don't think so. But as I told you, I have always dreamt myself in that uniform, and whichever role Army gives me as a personal, I will do my best in that. I'll try to do my best. And further in future, if Army decides to make women join in other services as well, then definitely, if I will get the opportunity, then I'll definitely join. If I
suggest you in last attempt, that is your last attempt. It will
Yes,
be your NDA last attempt.
Yes,
so you
sir.
should go for the Air Force, not Army. What is your opinion?
No, sir.
I'm giving you logic why Air Force is more suitable for you to join.
So I'll stick towards Army only.
Why? Give me logic. I'm not convinced with your logic that why you opted in an Army.
So because since my childhood, I have seen that Army.
You have not
officers.
seen Army. You have not seen Army.
Yes, sir.
You have lived inside the Army premises, but you have not seen. You have not explored. You haven't asked any. You haven't cleared your doubts from your father that why Army is the best suitable place for me to work.
So definitely, studying throughout, studying about the Army operations and Army. Though Army didn't presently Army does not allow women in combat role. But you may not never know about the future. Army might allow women as well in the future role. So I will always be optimistic towards that. But Army has always motivated me. And this is I have always I always want to see myself in that uniform, Army uniform. So I'll stick towards Army only, and I'll strive to join Army only.
Okay. Can you tell me 5 recent changes that Indian Army made in last 2-3 years?
So the first major change that Army is planning to do, armed forces is planning to do, is the concept of theaterization. That is a tri-service command. The second change that Army.
What is tri-service command?
So tri-service command is presently Indian Air Force, Indian Navy and Indian Navy, Air Force, Army have their separate commands. They operation all of them have a separate area of. But in the future, if theaterization comes in control in operation, then all the 3 services of the 3 wings of the Indian Armed Forces that will collectively within they have a specific area of a specific area which all the 3 forces in that area will operate, and only one head will command all the assets of all the 3 forces, that is the Army, and all the planes will be under his control. And
but the appointment of CDS has been made already.
Yes, sir.
This appointment of CDS, Chief of Defence Staff, is already it is made.
Yes, sir.
So don't you think that there is no such requirement of creating the command theatre?
So what I think that when it comes to acting in the Army, this theaterization concept will integrate the 3 services in a more operational manner. Now all the 3 services will be more in a better position to act against any enemy threats, and being it in the western frontier, even if presently if army has to take pass orders to its head, then that the army chief of army staff talks to the chief of Air Force, and then the further orders are. But if
no response time has been reduced after the appointment of CDS.
Yes, sir.
So I am telling you, there is no such requirement of the tri-services command, because there is already appointment of CDS has been made.
So under theaterization, all the assets of the 3 services will be under one person's control, and that person will be he will have the power to use.
Who is the
all
Chief
the
of
3
Army
services.
Staff? Tell me currently.
So Chief of Army Staff is General Manoj Pandey.
He is the same person.
So Which, yes, sir.
Okay, look at this image and now tell me that about the uniform, what all medals and decorations that he is wearing. Can you explain?
So I'll try to.
Yes.
Sir, the badge on his shoulder shows that he's from Bombay Sappers, like he's from engineering branch, because that generally shows the branch of the Indian Army. Then the red badge which he is like wearing on his pocket is that of Indian Army, insignia of Indian Army.
What is this?
So the badge which he is wearing.
But every Indian Army personnel does not wear the same.
So this is the insignia of the Indian Army.
That I know. That
Yes.
why he is wearing that badge in the pocket. And he is wearing two badges.
So the other one I am not able to see what is made on that badge. But like being an chief of army staff, he might have wore that badge.
Okay, tell me other stuffs.
So others are the medals I am not able to like.
You don't know the importance and why he is wearing so many medals. Have you asked from your father about these medals?
So he has been decorated with Param Vishishta Seva Medal, Vishishta Seva Medal, Ati Vishishta Seva Medal, Sena Medal, and ADC. So these might be the medals of these these decorations.
Have you asked from your father how many medals he has?
No, sir.
He can also wear medals like this. Are you not aware?
So like I have.
Haven't you seen your father?
So I have seen, but it's occasionally which he would have
ceremonial occasions only.
Yes, sir.
So haven't you asked from your father? Haven't you asked from your father that what is the role of these medals? Who can wear and who cannot wear?
So, I
different colors are also attached with the medals. Can you
Yes,
tell
sir.
me why these colors strips are there?
So, different medals, these ribbons and colors have their special significance. But I'm not they represent different medals. Different types of ribbons are being attached to the different types of awards. But I'm not able to tell which medal it is signifying.
Recently, the Vijay Divas India celebrated.
Yes, sir.
Tell me date.
So 16th April.
16th April.
Sir, if I'm not.
I am asking recently. India celebrated Vijay Divas.
So,
It is 16th December.
16th December.
16th December.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me why this Vijay Divas was celebrated and what is the importance of this day?
So Vijay Divas is celebrated to commemorate the India's victory over Bangladesh in the 1971 Bangladesh Liberation War. On this day, 93,000 soldiers, Pakistani soldiers, surrendered Pakistani soldiers surrendered in the after just 13 days of operation. And this war ultimately led to the creation of a new separate state, which was that is present day Bangladesh, which was earlier East Pakistan. And this day is celebrated. This surrender is considered as one of the largest mass surrenders of the history. And this day is celebrated to commemorate India's India's not only great but also so big achievement over the Pakistan military.
Okay, very good. So, Khushi, tell me name of the Gallantry Award receivers representing Indian Army till now.
Gallantry Award receivers.
Start from the PVC.
So, do I have to tell the names of the people
Those who have earned PVC.
So they at present 21 people have 21 armed forces officers have attained Paramveer Chakra.
They're representing Indian Army only. I am interested in knowing.
Out of which 20 of them were from Army. The first person to be decorated with the Paramveer Chakra was Major Somnath after his great contribution posthumously after his great contribution in the 1947 war.
And who is the one other person from other service? Do you know?
So, Flying Officer Nirmaljeet Sikho, he for his contribution in the 1971 war.
Okay, tell me who earned the PVC in Kargil war.
So, PVC in Kargil war.
How many brave warriors they have earned PVC?
just a minute. So one is, as we know, that Major Captain Vikram Batra.
And
Then sir, I think I have to work on this.
okay, can you tell me the gallantry awards separately in the peacetime and wartime?
Yes, sir. So the peacetime gallantry awards include Kirti Chakra, Ashok Chakra, and Kirti Chakra, Shaurya Chakra, and Ashok Chakra. Whereas the wartime awards include Veer Chakra, Mahavir Chakra, and Paramveer Chakra.
Recently, who was awarded at Veer Chakra?
Sir, I don't know that.
Okay, so you were appointed as a vice head girl
Yes, sir.
and also vice house captain.
Yes, sir.
All the time, vice head girl and vice house captain. Why not as a main house captain and head girl?
Sir, I definitely gave my interview for being the head girl, but like there were people whom they find more suitable. But I gave my best for the interview, and ultimately I turned out to be the vice head girl. But in that post as well, I performed very with all my enthusiasm. I did pretty good.
Now tell me your 20 strength and 20 weaknesses.
So the first strength that I believe I have is social adaptability. Then the second being I am a very lively person. The third being that I am disciplined. Fourth, I am an early thinker. Fifth is
You're an early thinker.
Yes, sir.
How?
So like you can take example of my NDA preparation only. That I after completing my
Give any other example other than this.
Apart from this, in the pre-boards, now our pre-boards are over. I will be preparing for my pre-board 3 from now only.
Means you plan everything in advance.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next.
So fourth quality that I have is that I make people comfortable with me. So the sixth quality that I have is that sir, I grab every opportunity with both my hands and try to do the best in that thing. Sixth is that I have confidence. Seventh is that I have good public speaking skills. I have been performing in various stage shows as well. Seventh quality that I have is I have a good friend circle. Sixth is that I do smart work. Seventh is now what I can organize my things very efficiently. Then I share a great bonding with my teachers and my principal as well. I'm just memorizing my life.
You need not to memorize. If you have strength, you know it.
So what I think is that I am courageous. Seventh quality that I missing out on numbers, I think.
No problem. You are continuing. You are repeating seventh number again and again.
I think that sorry for that, but now I'm not afraid of circumstances. I do perform well in odd circumstances as well. Then opportunity grabber. Good in academics.
Okay, I am counting. It is 14th you have covered.
Okay.
6 are remaining.
So early riser.
Okay.
Convincing ability.
Very good. Tell me, 17th.
So I have mental stamina. I can think about every. I can distinguish what are the pros and cons of everything.
Very good.
18th. Just a second, sir. 18th quality that I have is.
Okay, no problem. Now tell me your weaknesses. Only 10 weaknesses.
Okay,
But
sir.
I have very less time, so you have to cover your 10 weaknesses in 30 seconds only.
Okay, sir. So first quality is that first weakness is that I have to work areas of interest. Definitely, I have to work more on my physical fitness. I want to do meditation more. Then the third being I want to indulge more in my. I have to improve my geopolitics as well as international affairs. The fourth being. I have to start traveling more because I have limited travel experiences. Fifth being I have to improve on my what we call smart work. I have to improve on that as well. I want to I want to indulge myself more in active public speaking skills. I should be able to speak whenever I get opportunity at that moment. Seventh. I want to improve on my literature part. I want to indulge myself more in writing poems and shairis and different things like that. Creative.
Why?
Creative. Why? So because I think that these are the words there are various motivational quotes and everything like that they combine all the various feelings of a person into just few words, and that is very effective.
Very good. Okay, tell me 3 more.
So I have to work more on my
Okay, no problem. Khushi, you are also NCC cadet.
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me the NCC, something about NCC flag?
NCC flag. So NCC flag is made up of 3 colors. That is red, dark blue, and light blue.
When last time in which year amendment in NCC flag was made?
So last year amendment.
Last time when the amendment in NCC flag was made, in which year?
So that I am not aware, I think.
Okay.
So these are made of 3 colors and these signify the 3 wings of the Indian Armed Forces. The red color signifies the Indian Army, the dark blue is for Indian Navy, and the light blue is of Indian Air Force. And in the middle, NCC is written in golden letters and which is surrounded by 7 lotuses that respectively signify the 17 directorates of the National Cadet Corps.
Okay, can you perform salute procedure of Indian Army?
Yes, sir.
Please get up and show me.
So for Indian Army, it is like this.
And how it is different from Air Force?
So for Air Force, it is like this, which signifies the flying of the various planes.
And Indian Navy?
And it is like it's flat. Your palm faces directly towards the ground. And after doing the salute.
So in out of 2 years, have you performed a role as a flight senior or as a commander?
No, sir. I was a cadet in junior wing. I performed 2 years in junior wing. So
okay, can you give command once to your flight if you have to give command of Sadhan? How you will give?
So may I down my sleeve?
Yeah.
Like this. So if I am in Vishram position, then I'll first be in Savdhan position by myself. So that is like this. So may I?
Yeah. I want to just check your command. Okay, please have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So, Khushi, what 5 qualities you have learned during your NCC training?
So, one thing that attending to CATC camps, I have learned social adaptability. Living 10 to 12 people living in a same room, I have learned these things. Social adaptiveness. Second being discipline. So we used to get up early in the morning and we had a proper schedule for the day, and I learned discipline there. The third being how to lead a team, and fourth being how to be a effective member of the team.
Very good.
And the fifth being that how one can like simultaneously one can be indulged into like various activities, being it tug of war, physical fitness. I improved in my physical fitness. In how can one be a good human being? As
Okay, at last I would like to hear from you. Do you know what is objective of NCC training in India?
So NCC training in India is to is to motivate the youth of the country and transform them into like disciplined like citizens. So
This is only objective?
so like the motto, if we see the motto of NCC, that is unity and discipline.
No, I'm not asking motto. Objective. Why the NCC formation is there in India?
So it's the what we can. It is called the young wing of the Indian Armed Forces.
Yes.
So it brings together all the like youth from the different parts of the country and transforms them into disciplined disciplined citizens of the country. And whenever if like they are the secondary they can act as a secondary like sources for like if the armed forces is ever in need of these, then these NCT
Got it.
cadets.
Okay. So learned the combat training during NCC training?
So combat, I have learned to I did shooting in my and I actively participated in drill as well.
Tell me gun or rifle that you have used during
Yes,
training.
sir. Sir, .22 Deluxe.
.22. What is difference between .22 mm and INSAS?
So INSAS is the general weapon which
What is full name of
currently-
INSAS?
Sir, Indian Small Arms System.
What is full name? INSAS 5.56 mm.
Yes, sir.
What is 5.56 mm?
Sir, it caliber of the like INSAS, if I'm not wrong.
Caliber? How it is? How you will calculate caliber by saying 5.56 mm?
I think like I'm not aware of this properly. 5.5.
Okay, you don't know. Okay, what is range of Akash missile?
Sir, Akash missile. Sir,
What is? Just tell me.
sir, Akash is a long range missile, if I'm not
No,
wrong.
it is not long range.
It's a short range missile. I don't know, sir. This.
Tell me something about BrahMos.
So BrahMos is a supersonic cruise missile.
What is difference between cruise and ballistic missile?
So cruise missiles are short range missiles, whereas ballistic missiles are long range missiles. Ballistic missiles follow a parabolic path, but cruise missiles they propagate in a linear motion. And once once your target is fixed in ballistic missile,
Okay.
the target that thing cannot be changed. Whereas in cruise missiles, the target there is a system attached to it in cruise missiles. Even if your target changes its position, then also the missile is capable enough to change its route and path and hit the target.
Okay, very good. Okay, now Khushi, I am interested in knowing your role models in your life, from where you get your daily inspiration and motivation in your life.
Yes, sir. So I have many people around. I am very inspired from my mother, the first person whom I see every day in my life. So she
Tell me other than your parents.
Okay. So the second person whom I am very very inspired of is Mr. Sharanveer Singh. He was my class 10 mathematics teacher. So the one quality that I admired the most in him is his passion towards his job. If you're doing, what I learned from is that if you're doing something in your life, then you should do the best out.
When you realize the same in your maths teacher, in which moment that you have realized this?
So when I was in class 10th, it was of COVID pandemic, and we had online classes. But even in those offline classes, the kind of response that children had, I still miss that those online classes, and they were very better than what general offline classes. Sometimes offline classes are, and the kind of dedication he had towards
Okay,
his
very
children.
good, very good. So tell me some qualities that your friends don't like in you.
Sir, I think that they think that I need to gain more weight. They definitely tell me that you should have some more food and gain weight.
Okay, you carry less weight as compared to your normal weight.
Sir, I do have a little bit of less weight, but I'm working on that to gain more weight.
Okay. Other than this?
The other thing that this is the only thing that they tell me. Rest all they think that you're a very hardworking person. You'll definitely.
If you get recommendation, to whom you will inform first?
So it's my mother whom I will inform first.
And then?
Then my mother will definitely inform my father, but I'll personally inform him as well. Then my family members at most, first priority of mine. Then I'll inform my friends who are my well-wishers. Then I'll inform you. And then my teachers, all my teachers. Mr. Sharinveer Singh, I'll definitely inform him.
Okay. Okay, Khushi, any other thing that you would like to say or you would like to inform me?
Any other thing that I like to inform you that I will try, I will get recommended soon on 24 January, and I'll inform you in the evening.
Okay, now at last of this conversation, would you like to say something? Would you like to apprise something?
So what I like to say is that what I have learned is that being a student, and this is my most crucial phase of my life, I'll keep working hard. And I'll try to do the best in everything opportunity that I get, and I'll be a proud moment for I'll be a proud thing to be proud of, for my parents, for my teachers, for everyone.
Okay, Khushi.
I'll be a good human being.
Okay, Khushi, all the best, and you may leave.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So, how you will grade your performance today? You will recommend yourself or not?
Sir, I think that I have a lot to work on.
But I will recommend you. Based on this performance, I will recommend you. Now, very good performance. बहुत अच्छा performance तुम्हारा था, and इससे ये मुझे समझ में आ गया कि that you are potential candidate to get recommendation. Okay, पहली बात. दूसरी बात, अब कहाँ पे improve करना है, जहाँ पे आप अगले लेवल पे आपको next 1 week में काम करना है, वो मैं आपको बताता हूँ. आपको ये काम. Never tell that I have secured 360 plus marks in written examination. Just avoid it. Avoid sharing this. आप पूछा भी जाए, अगर उसने बहुत जानबूझ के इस पर फोकस करके पूछा भी, तो सर अप्रॉक्सीमेटली सर आई थिंक सर आई विल बी सिक्योरिंग 430 प्लस मार्क्स. पहले बोला नहीं सर, आई हैवंट कैलकुलेटेड सर, बिकॉज देयर इज नो ऑफिशियल आंसर की, बट फ्रॉम सम सोर्सेज आई गॉट टू नो सर, श्योरली आई एम गोइंग टू गेट द 400 प्लस ओनली, नॉट लेस देन 400, बिकॉज आई वॉज नोइंग दिस फैक्ट दैट देयर इज अ चांस ऑफ गेटिंग मेरिट आउट बिकॉज विद द 19. सो सर आई हैव केप्ट दिस इन माइंड एंड देन आई अपेयर्ड इन रिटन एग्जामिनेशन. मैं उसकी तैयारी के साथ गई. डोंट फील सो सेटिस्फैक्शन कि मैंने तो रिटन के साथ 12th.
आप भी खुशी की तरह सिलेक्शन पा सकते हैं बाय ज्वाइनिंग द NDA फाउंडेशन कोर्स रन बाय सेंचुरियन डिफेंस एकेडमी कक्षा 11 और 12 के लिए. अधिक जानकारी के लिए संपर्क कर सकते हैं हमारे ऑफिशियल नंबर्स पर.